Yes, guys, welcome back to the SMMA journey on my YouTube channel. Hope you're having an awesome week. Let's get straight into it. So, tough week, as always. Always is a tough week. Never a week where it's not tough, let's be honest. If you're an entrepreneur or business owner, there are always going to be consistent challenges that you're going to face, and that's just the way of life. But it has been a really, really good week. Let's get into it. So first things first, I'm interested to find out who is actually running their own business or is being interested in running their own business. If you are somebody that is interested or in starting an SMMA or any type of online business, just drop a comment below. I'm just curious to see who's watching this, who has started or has currently got a social media marketing agency. So what I'm going to be covering this week is about everything that has happened in my SMMA. So this will be stuff like appointment setting. I've actually finally, I remember last week that I mentioned about how I was learning how to appointment set. I've understood now how to appointment set. Such a difference maker. Such a difference maker. I've also got better at cold calling, and I'll get into that as well. So let's start off with appointment setting first. I'll put up on the screen here. So I watched a video from Charlie Morgan, and I'll put it up on the screen here where he talks about appointment setting and his process. As you can see here, this is his appointment setting process. It is unreal, his appointment setting process. I believe he mentions in the video about when he was doing this appointment setting process, he got like an 80 to 90% show up rate for appointment sets. That is absolutely incredible. So that's something that I've been employing within my agency. So automatic appointment setting. I want to give as much value as possible in my agency instead of just going away after I've got the leads and saying, see you later, here's the lead list, goodbye. I actually want to convert those leads for them to show them how much value I can bring to that gym. So how have I managed to do this? Well, if you follow through the process on here, just pause it right now. You can see the process and it breaks down every single step that is taken for them to be able to convert once they've got the lead through the internal lead catcher form or through the funnel, how they convert it into that client that's going to turn up to the gym. It's an incredible thing. It's a difference maker for my agency for sure. And if you are not appointment setting and you are an agency, a social media marketing agency, 1,000,000% learn how to appointment set. It's going to help you close way more deals because you are bridging the gap between their issues and resolving the issues. So instead of just giving them the leads and saying see you later, what you're doing now is you're actually just getting them into the gym, for example. You're getting them booked onto their appointment calendar. It saves them so much time and you are showing so much value. And then in turn, what can you do? If you're showing more value, you can charge more. Simple. And it's such an impactful thing that has changed the way that I have run my agency. I've seen so much success so far with that. So if you will not already, learn how to appointment set. My second thing that I've learned so far this week is cold calling. Wow. Cold calling is literally a superpower. If you can master cold calling and you are confident over the phone, you can get yourselves meetings. As long as you're following up, as long as you're booking stuff in and you are consistent with your outreach to those people, they will book meetings with you because just on the simple fact that you have made the effort to cold call them. They probably get so many cold calls a day. But if you are good at cold calling, if you know how to communicate, oh my word, is this a superpower. You can book so many meetings in a week. The downside for me is I'm working a 9 to 5, so I'm limited on the amount of time that I can book meetings in a day. It has to be after work, it has to be on a Saturday or Sunday, which isn't ideal, but I work around that. Oh my word, it's unreal. Learn how to cold call. One of the best ways that I learned was I watched, and I'll link this video below, Jordan Platton. He did a video where he replaced somebody who already had an agency and cold called people on behalf of that person's agency. And I just basically learned his technique and how he was speaking. And from there, I just implemented his script roughly. I didn't follow a script. A lot of people say to read stuff, but the problem is if you're reading stuff off a script, it's almost like a sales script. I just say it how it is. And they love that. They seem to just love the authenticity of that. So 100% watch that video and just be authentic with your cold calling. If you haven't picked up the phone and you're an agency owner and you haven't cold called yet, 1,000,000%, the best thing that you can do is pick up the phone right now after you've watched that Jordan Platton cold calling video and cold call. It will make a huge difference. It will add so much value to your agency because you'll be able to book people in for sales meetings, and that's just going to make a difference straight away. So where am I up to at the moment with my agency? So I booked probably about 5 meetings this week, and that's just from like 20 cold calls, and those are people within my local area. I've also had a beauty salon contact me because they've been interested in the services that I have to offer. I cold called them a couple months ago and they just said it wasn't the right time. So I said, you know what, that's fair enough. But they actually booked a call back in with me because they were interested in what services I have to offer and how I can help them. Well, I'm not going to turn down a new opportunity, so let's see how that. But it's been a fantastic week. I've learned so much. My mentors helped me a lot as well with learning all of this stuff and how to get better with cold calling, appointment setting, service delivery. It's just been a fantastic week. And the addictive thing about this is that it's almost like the longer you go on, the better you get it. It's the ultimate form, like I've said before on other videos, the ultimate form of delayed gratification. It is so addictive when you are invested in something that you know is going to pay off. I have the belief right now that I know this is going to work for me. And I have to have that belief. You have to have that ego about yourself to be able to do it, because I know I'm going to make it. And 1,000,000%, if there is anybody out there who's starting a social media marketing or is currently going for a little bit of a rut, believe in yourself. You can do it. Anyone can do it. You're the only person that can do it, and you're the only person that can mess it up. That's my belief. So for you to be able to do it, it's all down to you. Keep going and you will do it. See you later, guys.